Hey guys, it's Jocelyn. Welcome back to Let's Play Shantae. On the last episode, we made our way to Bandit Town and enlisted the Guardian Genie there to help us get into Mount Pointy. In this episode, we're going to go through the final labyrinth. So luckily, we don't have to deal with ice physics. We are going to have to deal with this roulette, though. You have to bash it open with the elephant, so I like to try and time it on the golem, since you could just, like, one-shot them. Just like that. And there will be a lot of rooms that are just straight up locked until you do that. I don't remember the best way to tackle this dungeon. I guess I'll just go down. Why not? Well, that's why not. I have not been using my fireballs at all. Have I used them a single time? I don't think I have. Ah, I get these penguin guys. They're kind of like bumpties on Mario World. Well, Yoshi's Island, I guess, to be more specific. So this will be the first dungeon that we can get all 5 of the squids in one go. The question is, do I remember where all 5 squids are? Oh, there's one. How to get to it? That's a different story. Can we spider up that? We cannot. Oop, I did not mean to do that, but it worked out. Okay, we've done this before. Just gotta match up the images to make a cohesive monster to claim our prize. We do need to remember we'll have to come back this way whenever we gain the ability to get up top there. Wish I hadn't done that. Okay, now I think I need to go down and to the right. And this is kind of our main gimmick here. These little portals, you can press up, down, left, or right to launch Shantae in a direction. To welcome the hearts. That was the exact same way I just went. There is a warp squid in this room, and I do want to collect it. There's number 1. Well, I definitely didn't mean to do that. Jeez. Okay, don't go twice to the right. If I can remember that, I'll be good. I should have gone through that. Why am I not going through that? Well, you know what? There's more than one way to get through there. To get our other warp squid in this room. Ah, did it again. Ah, I'm supposed to go right. There we go. Yeah. A lot of instant death hazards in this area. The balls are not instant death, but they will damage you, annoyingly. Oh, that one-up is very welcome. I love that the golems die in one hit for the elephant dash. I haven't even shown the elephant stomp yet. I'm trying to think if there's any point where it's actually required to use the elephant stomp. I don't think it ever is required. Do I want to go up there? I think I do. No, that took me back to the beginning. Another room with balls to avoid. Not too difficult, though. Here's where we finally use our key. Ooh. So this room is a little more dangerous. Because of that. You can kind of skip the room though by doing that. We'll be back to that room and it'll be a little bit easier to traverse later. Go ahead and get the key over here first. Switch to monkey, just in case I miss this jump. And there's our third warp squid. Now you gotta be careful in this room, because even though they look very shallow, if you fall in one of these pools, that will take a life from you. There's another warp squid. And there's warp squid number 4. So we've only got one warp squid left to find here. Oh, I need another key to get through there. I'm really worried about this room. Well, at least I know not to go in that room this time. I guess I'll meet you guys back there. Actually, before I go, I've had a brilliant idea. Let's go ahead and give the warp squids to this squid. Go ahead and get this dance. Way we don't have to worry about this. And I might even go ahead and get the 500 gems that I need to do the advanced genie thing. Since now I can just warp straight back here. So, now I will pause and come back when I've got the money. See you guys in a bit. And we are back. I bought a few more vanish creams. I also bought one of each size vial. And I realized that there was actually an item in the shop here that I don't have any of. It's the flash, 10 flash bolts, back from a distance. Right? Are those flash bolts? I thought those were storms. Okay, that wasn't what it was. That's flash bolts. What's... It's F-ball, right? Faster and more powerful than a pipe ball. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to buy. Yep, there we go. That's... Anyway, that leaves us just enough gems left over to go to the advanced genies. So let's do this. Here's the secret. Down, up, up. Use this stance to turn the tables on your foes. So this stance actually doesn't show up in our dance menu. It is a hidden dance. And it turns us into a Tinkerbat. You have this panicked run. You have a sword. You have a battering ram. So it's kind of like a combination of the monkey and the elephant. I think it might also be able to do what the spider does, in a sense. But we'll see it in action better. It can climb up walls for sure. I don't know if it can climb the other stuff. Anyway, let's head back to the labyrinth, shall we? Yes, they can climb like the spider. This really is like the ultimate transformation. It's such a good transformation. It has the high jump that the monkey has, it has an attack like the monkey claw. It has Shantae's jump physics, at the height of the monkey jump. It can climb up walls like a monkey, it can climb the other stuff like a spider, and it can do this ram like the elephant. And you gotta love that panicked run expression. Oh, right, it's up, up. I'm already forgetting it. Oh, love the Tinkerbat transformation. It's so good. Did I ever go up here? I think I did. Yeah. There was a key up there, if I remember correctly. I do still need to go back up there at some point. So the downsides of it are it does not have the smaller hitbox of the monkey. It can't use the fighter gear like Shantae can. It obviously doesn't have access to the elephant's stomp or the spider venom. It doesn't have any of the abilities of the last transformation that we'll get in this dungeon. It also can't duck. So not having the smaller hitbox of the monkey, that really is the true weakness of the Tinkerbat. It also cannot go into these portal things. Shoot! Did not mean to do that. Ah, yes, this is where I wanted to go, right? They must have known that the elephant was so good here, because they tried to stop you from doing this, but you can still stand on this pixel. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, you do actually have to be a monkey to get through there. Do I want to go through the door, or do I want to see what's up here? Nothing's up here, so I guess I have to go through the door. I think my controller died for a second there, or something. Okay, I think I am actually gonna switch to monkey to get through here, or at least crawl. Nope, another one of these rooms. And like I said, only Shantae can utilize this gimmick. Don't ask me how I got that on the first try. Thank you for freeing me. Once I was the guardian genie of this labyrinth, but a terrible creature imprisoned me here. For your kindness, I will teach you a magical dance that you can use to foil evil. Watch closely. Down B. You can review the dance moves on your subscreen. Practice hard and never forget. And this is the Harpy. If you've ever played the game Joust, it controls exactly like that. But yeah, it has kind of slippery movement, but it can fly. And I don't want to mess around in that room. I don't think that there's any... No! I know where the last squid is. That is correct. And yeah, I do still have one squid from the dribble fountain that I picked up. Do I have a key? I don't know how to check if I have a key. I don't think I have a key. So I can't go that way. This was just a key over here, right? Or was this something that I couldn't progress further in? Because I couldn't fly? Right, I went in there. I bet this is the one up. Okay, I do know one place that I needed to be able to fly to reach. So I guess I'll backtrack to that. That goes back to the first room. Is that where I want to go? I don't think that's where I want to go. Did I go up here? I think I had to go up here. Oops. This is the elephant stomp, by the way. Jump, press down and B. And do that little stompy stomp. Elephant does do massive damage to those things as well. I know what I needed to be able to fly to reach that last squid, of course. And it's in this other room over here. Was this the one up? I need to grab it if it was. Okay, it was up here. I had no way to actually get up there. And what's in this pot? Just a big heart. And this is actually where I wanted to go. There should be a key up here, I do believe. Okay. I'm actually going to do something a little different here. I'm going to actually leave the dungeon. For reasons that will make sense momentarily. Alright, so... gotta be careful about how high I fly because of the spikes here. There are spikes all over the ceiling, but there is also something up here. I do believe. Was I mistaken? Maybe I was mistaken. Yeah, don't touch the slopes. It will force you down. It might have just been a firefly, and since it's not night anymore, I just missed it. Ah! Heart holder. Yes. Definitely needed that. There's one heart holder left. This area should look familiar. And if we had dropped down that side over here, this is where we would have wound up. Okay, now that we've explored that, I'm going to go back to Cackle Mound. They do have a lot of enemies in the sky that you would never see except when flying around as the Harpy. So, clearly, they don't want you to just fly over the entire world like I'm doing right now. But as long as there's not a ceiling, there's nothing stopping me. Now there are some places that do have ceilings, unfortunately. And now that I have the Harpy, I can also grab all of the fireflies. I'll go ahead and grab this one. I believe that makes 4. And that's 5. I think I forgot that there were 2 on the same screen. I kinda hate to end the episode before finishing the dungeon, but this one is running really long. So I think we're going to end this off here. This has been Let's Play Shantae and Jocelyn. If you liked what you saw, please leave me a comment, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!